This is Ben Lang-Henriks of Genie Software. A couple of days ago on Facebook, I asked a question of my fellow Notes Domino people. I said, what can I use to create a demo generating PDF in Node.js? And John Head of PSC suggested that a classic case is a main document, response document rollup, where, like an invoice, where each response document is a line item. So this morning I had a little time, and I created a couple of databases. I created a small product database with some different products and their prices and their item descriptions and item numbers and all. And then I modified a CRM database to show some invoices. So in this case, you have a company, and under that is a response document, which is an invoice, and under that is our response documents, which are items. So the invoice has an invoice number, some contact information, general sort of stuff. I created this on the fly, so it's not exactly realistic. More or less the way those things work. And then each line item has an item number and quantity and price and totals and all that sort of stuff. But what I want you to pay attention to is that line item description is in the product database, but it is not on the line items themselves. So anyway, let's go create that PDF. You'll see there aren't any PDF files right now in the directory, and then I'm going to run my small demo code, which I will include below. And it runs and it creates a couple of invoices. Walked the view, found the invoices, found the line items, and created the PDF invoices. So here's an example. You'll see it put a graphic in there, formatted things, created some tables, added the various pieces so that you now have a full invoice which you could send out. It was very quick. I mean, you can do many of these very quickly if you need to. And notice that description right there does show up even though it's not in the line items. And I'll just show you briefly how the code works. So this uses Exciton, and it pulls in another create invoice to handle the PDFKit. But anyway, we start a collection, we add a view to it, and then we're going to cycle through the views. So we do a get first doc, which is part of the Exciton logic here. And we cycle through with a while loop, the way you would expect. When we need additional information about a specific document, we can go pull in specific items. And in one, I created a DB lookup to the product database. So that just gets passed through, and we name that item description. So now I can use it in the code, and then it shows up in the invoice. So you can join views and basically create your invoice. Thank you.